Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday morning, November 15th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and SPY. So let's quickly start about what we talked about yesterday. As I said it last night in the video, I told my trading room, I said what M does a lot of times you have to just take with a grain of salt, and the next day is a lot more important sometimes with M period, what we do inside of it or outside of it rather than the day of, right? Look how many people probably thought, and again, at 8:30 when PPI comes out, we could be trading below M's low. But look where we are right now. All this was in L and M was this long liquidation from not only yesterday when the market attempted to stay above 4,000 and take back some more of September 13th, but also from the last couple of days. Remember, the market long yesterday, long on Friday, long on Thursday, right? Don't forget that. This market is still has been long. So before the number, week one's got out. So now who's covering? Probably people who got short late in the day yesterday. This isn't only long liquidation, shorts join the party, especially when you take out the day's low, right? So that's basically all you have. You know, that's why it's not something I would really lean on. That's why I said it didn't matter if we closed above or below 4,000. Look, we're above 4,000 right now. In the next half hour, we might be below it again. So just keep that in mind. Right now, SPY's overnight high is 399.15, but I think we're continuing to make new highs. 394.98 is the overnight low. We do have a 10 or 11 wide point of control here. I'm in threes here, so I'm not exactly sure what it is. So let's talk about what's going to be important today. So at 8:30, right, the PPI will come out, will be the precursor to the next CPI, which is out in December. The market's trying to go up, right? The monthly is balanced, the weekly is up, the daily is up. If this number is something that the market feels, because it's ridiculous how they think of all these things, but if they feel it's something that won't stop what they believe is going to be a 50 basis point hike in December rather than 75, well then we should take out yesterday's high. We should start trying to get acceptance above 4,000. And more importantly, get into that real large gap from September 13th and test the 200-day moving average. If, however, the number suggests that we could go back to the thinking of a 75 basis point hike, well, then you're going to take out yesterday's low, put the daily into a balance, and again, it depends on how much we would go down, how big the balance is, because right now the daily is up. So the balance doesn't start getting formed until you take out yesterday's low. If you take it out and you don't take out Fridays by a lot, it's a 3-day balance. If the market rips lower because of whatever, then it will become, including today, these 3 days will become a 4-day balance. If it's really ugly, it could become a 5-day balance. But remember, we have that very, very large gap, okay, to deal with. That's going to be the question. Which gap gets filled first? This one from November 10th or the one we're talking about above us from September 13th. So the bottom line is this. There's nothing to do right now. We'll see where we are. If we are gapping higher, again, it depends on the magnitude of the gap. If the gap's $1 or so, I'd play against it on a long side. If the gap becomes $2, $3 to the upside and we're starting to threaten the other gap that we're talking about, no, I'm not going to take a long into that. And the same on the downside. If we gap lower, and it's a reasonable gap, I'll take a short against both the gap fill and the price probe. Don't forget, we probed yesterday. If the gap becomes too large, say we open down here and take back this trend day, do I want to really short it against E's high from the 10th? Probably not the first time. I'm not saying I'll take a long, but then I'll look for an inventory adjustment to take a short against the gap. Or if it really starts pushing in, then, we look for shorts on any push up, especially against E's high from the 10th. All early plays, and you're getting this live. It's a play-by-play, okay? It's a play-by-play live webinar, 6.5 hours a day. And then just quickly on the chart, and thank you for liking and subscribing to this YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. So the chart's back up. We'll see how long that lasts. So here's the 3-day balance, 3 days that we're talking about. The market's up on the daily. If they like the news, we're going to probably go attack the 200 at some point and the large gap up here. No, not that one. I'm sorry. Where's the other gap? Well, I know it's there. So we have the other, the one large. Oh, it is all the way up there. Okay, the large gap. If, however, they don't like it, we should take out yesterday's low, come into a 3 or 4 day balance, and then see if we eventually test that gap. Good luck trading today. I am leaving early. I have to leave at 2 p.m., but I will be back to do an afternoon video at some point this afternoon.